on your time, but even those minor fibs may get you caught with some new technology. Erica Hill has a preview of what that's all about in Hotwired. Hi, Erica.
That's right, Larry. Watch what you say, because this device goes where a lie detector can't, straight to the DNA of your thoughts. Is it the next step in airport security? Stick around. I'm going to tell you about it and show it to you after the break.
Well, could a few simple questions be the answer to airport security problems?
Erica Hill is putting that question to the test in Hotwired. Erica.
That's right, guys. We're moving away from the lie detector into what's a whole new dimension. Joining us tonight on Hotwired is Richard Parton. He's the CEO from a company called V, and you've brought with you some software. It's called LVA technology, Layered Voice Analysis.
Right.
For the folks at home, it's somewhat similar to a lie detector test, but yet it isn't at all. Give us an idea of what this software does.
A lie detector polygraph will measure physiological tells. This will tell you psychological events that's going on as a person speaks. It will talk about what's going on in their subconscious, how much they're thinking as they're speaking, what their emotional stresses are, and cognitive stresses.
And all of this, we should mention, you're getting from the voice alone. There aren't any other sensors on the body.
No.
It's simply from the voice. How long has this technology been around?
It was created about 7 years ago by a gentleman in Israel who witnessed a terrorist attack that killed a child, and he went into development.
And it's now actually being used. You folks have licensed this technology.
Yes.
And this is mainly used for things like Homeland Security, intelligence, law enforcement. You mentioned that some police departments in Wisconsin are using it. It's also being tested in airports.
We are looking at tests in airports to start very soon, some regional airports in Virginia.
So how would that work in terms of an added security measure at an airport?
Well, a variation of this technology would have a person walking up to a kiosk that would be either manned or unmanned, and 5 questions being asked, all relevant to getting on the airplane.
Okay.
So this is different than profiling, just specific questions about, for example, are you carrying a weapon? Do you intend to bring harm to the people in this aircraft? Things along that nature. 5 questions in less than 30 seconds will clear any individual. Okay.
Now we should mention, we'd love to do a live demonstration for you, but we can't. The only reason is because of television time constraints. You see, it takes about 30 seconds to actually calibrate this to the voice, so it gets used to someone's voice.
In this form.
We did this a little earlier tonight with my voice and actually recorded some things here. So this is a little 30-second clip that we have. We can see the different levels of my thinking, emotion.
What you did want to talk about, what you didn't want to talk about, what you had to think about.
And also, as we scroll over, if we look at this bar up here, it'll give us a little more insight in there. So some places it was an inaccurate statement, some places it was truthful. Other ones will show up as stress, and that's all based on your voice.
Yes, your frequency in your voice.
And one thing that was interesting to me, we have about 30 seconds left, but we were talking, I have to warn you at home, this was not a real newsy conversation. We ended up talking about shoes. And you asked me at one point about my shoes, and I said, oh yeah, they were a really great deal, and it showed up as inaccurate. And so I clarified and said, okay, maybe they weren't the best deal, but I wear them a lot, and that showed up as inaccurate, but I do wear them often.
When you said you wear them a lot, you're using a commonly understood language that people know what you mean, but you know what the true meaning of the language is. So to your mind, that was an inaccurate statement. That's why this will work on any language, regardless of what actual words are being used. So the language could be something you don't understand, and also be using code words. And we will still be able to see the psychological intent of the speakers.
We're going to look a little bit more about this coming up at 9:30 in Hotwired, so we appreciate you sticking around for that. And we would just like to state that while it is kind of cool, Headline News, of course, does not endorse any of the products that we show on Hotwired. And that's going to do it for Hotwired this hour. Stephen, Sophia.
Erica, cool. Thank you very much.
Yeah.